Hello everyone, welcome back to Cursethedawn Late Night Gaming on day 9 of the IAE 2954 event. This is Anvil Aerospace Day, my second favorite manufacturer, and it's also the final day. There is Best in Show, where you can come and look at some armor stuff tomorrow, and then there is the rest of the show where you can just come and rent everything you've seen throughout the week. But this is the last day I will be covering anything, and so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Today is Anvil. I think they might have a few new things. The big question in my head is, are they going to show the retired Hornets or not? You know, are they really retired? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Or is it all new Hornets from now on? So let's run upstairs and take a look what we have this year. Ghost. We've got some Hornets, but they're all new Hornets. So if we look at the guide here, upstairs, the main room, we have the new Terrapin medic. That's there. New Hornets, the new Ghost, and the new Tracker are there. The other room, we have the Hawk, the Pisces, the Hurricane, Gladiator, and then of course the Lightning, the Valkyrie, Spartan, and then downstairs the Liberator and a few dream ships and some more land vehicles. So there is no old Hornets. So when they said the old Hornets were going away, I snagged a few. I grabbed the Wildfire and the Valentine one. Heartseeker. Okay, here we have the Anvil Tracker, or the Anvil Hornet Tracker, and this is the Mark II stuff. Medium Fighter Pathfinder. When seeking the next great frontier, who better to trust than the next generation Pathfinder? The F7C-R Hornet Tracker Mark II boasts an overhauled radar suite ideal for deep space exploration. So it has a radar on top.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage's Tobin Expo Center. Stands for the imminent destination.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Okay, I think I've absorbed as much as I can for now. Time to hit the next hall.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
There we go. Yeah, very pretty. I like the new Mark IIs. I don't have one. Don't know if I'll buy one. If I do, it'll probably be in-game, because I have enough purchased fighters of my own. I don't need to purchase something. And then, so in the store, this is $185. Here to go buy it right now.
Buy the credits.
But I think this is the one everyone's gonna want. This is the Ghost. This is the stealthy one.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for
Stealth fighter, yeah. This is the sneaky one here.
What I've seen so far, I really think this is
The sneaky one's also $185.
Rated as a manufacturer, to be honest.
Take a look at what we got inside.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day
I'm
stays
just
there.
gonna stay here. I don't feel like seeing much else.
Nice.
year, another IAE.
Really nice cockpit.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
In person is a lot different than I imagined.
I really like that idea that there are new generations of ships. I hope they continue to do that. Because like the car industry, you know, you get a Camry and then the next year there's a new Camry. Sometimes the new Camry is the same as the old Camry and sometimes it's completely different. I don't own a Camry, but I'm using it as an example. So I like that idea that there's generations of ships so that someone could look at a ship and go, oh, that's the Mark whatever, you know. That's kind of cool. So here's the original Hornet. This is $175 in the store. Just the base Hornet.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the hall.
This has some nice guns on top that the other ones don't have. So I'd wager it has more firepower. Some people don't like the Hornet design, the little tail, but that's what makes it look like a Hornet. So it's kind of the design language.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of reviewing the vehicles on display. Remember,
And then here we have the medical Terrapin. The Terrapin was kind of one of these ships that didn't really have a gameplay yet. A lot of people use them as a daily driver, but it didn't really have. It was a scanner ship, which scanning's not really in yet. You know, it just has super heavy shields, which makes sense for a medical ship. I'm glad they converted it, made a variant.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. I haven't seen everything yet.
Probably has a little bit of a challenge designing the entry and all that, because it wasn't the most friendly ship to get into. But now that they got this wider stance on it here,
Thank you for visiting New Beverages Tobin Expo Center. Stanton's preeminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
yeah, so if this has the same shields as the original Terrapin,
Shows like this.
I'd say this is a way more versatile version of it, because the other Terrapin, as we'll see here in a minute, has a little tiny door, and while you could get an SCU in, maybe it was probably a challenge, but now it's not. I'm sure all the people who have the medical Pisces are like throwing that away and getting this immediately.
Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Great view. Really good view. I've always wanted a Terrapin, but I never had justification to get one.
Okay, I think I'm absorbing
Really
as
nice
much as I
view.
can for now. Time to hit the next hall.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
I'm not going to get in the medical bed because I just ate some food and it'll nullify all that and
Helping
start
keep the
dropping my
empire
health
safe
back.
for all of us.
But it's got
latest
the
craftsmen
standard
at
bed.
Anvil Aerospace are ready to inspire a new generation of warriors
In the
to
store,
take
this is
to the skies.
$220. If you wanted to go purchase yourself one, let's go ahead and pop over to the other Terrapin. This Terrapin is also $220 without the medical stuff. Huh. I thought the door getting in was smaller. Oh, my bad. I'm wrong.
Don't run while exploring the hall.
Same entryway. Huh. I thought it was a smaller door. Okay. My bad. But for the same price, you get scanning. There's the scanning seat. You get some added smoke, apparently. Bathrooms in the
Such a
back.
good chance to see all my favorite vehicles at one place.
Maybe it's because the other one had more light in it.
Attention visitors
Didn't
to
see
the
smoke.
Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. And remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
But they're the same price, so you just kind of got to ask yourself, do you want this one, which is arguably nicer paint job, but it's got the scanner on top, or the one with the medical bed? Probably the medical bed. More
I'm
practical
just gonna stay here.
right now.
I feel like seeing much else.
I always kind of see it as a little Valkyrie. We'll see the Valkyrie later. Then, of course, here's the Carrack, the giant Carrack. I owned one of these, bought it in game back in 2017. It was a long time ago. Big cargo area. So apparently they're making it so that you can access this from the side now. I saw a video talking about they're going to make it so you can open the sides and you don't have to open the front, something like that. And it's also going to have a blast shield on the
keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays
cockpit area because of Pyro's gamma blasts or whatever they are. Here is the ship hangar, basically. You can land a ship here. I've got plenty of videos with the Carrack if you wanted to check out gameplay of it.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment.
Okay.
Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
Jump drive. Huh.
All right, if you want to keep the schedule, I mean.
I don't think there's anything different in here. I don't want to spend a lot of time here because it just to see the ship we've already seen. It just adds to the time for upload and processing. It just adds to that time it takes to upload the video. So we can at least go up to the bridge here. Escape pods. Here is the upper bridge. You can control the ship from this command station. And of course it has a great view.
Helping keep the Empire safe for all
But
of us. The latest crafts from
it's a
Anvil
little
Aerospace are ready to
RSI-ish.
inspire a new
The
generation
whole
of
glass
warriors to
nose
take the
thing
skies.
that I don't love. So here's some remote turrets. Go down to the lower bridge.
I really think this manufacturer with my style.
Find a new favorite? Then why not take it for a test run? Many of the vehicles on display at this year's IAE are conveniently available to rent.
It's a big girl when you're flying it. Feels big. And the pilot has no guns. So you need at least a friend along with you if you expect to encounter anyone shooting at you. When I had this, every time I would take it out
They were pretty out there.
as I was leaving a planet, everyone was shooting at me. They just were all shooting at me.
Stay aware of your surroundings.
Because they know the pilot doesn't have a gun.
At all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
Here's the commander's office. He's got his own freaking bedroom and bathroom and like posh. Okay, and then we've got the pool table here with the chrome balls. Really wonder how that game works. And then crew quarters.
Galactic Aerospace Expo. Please take care of viewing the vehicles on the
Shower.
Remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
Where the crew do things you don't want to know about. And then the boardroom where you tell everyone how disappointed you are of their behavior. Like standing on the tables.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
That's a big ship. The medical, we didn't see the med area, but you can, at least for now, respawn in that bed. So it's a great thing to take to places you think where you're going to die.
Manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
But I've heard buzzing rumors that that's not going to be forever. I don't know. Okay. So let's pop over to the other halls.
They've got some of their classic designs on display.
Thank you for visiting New Beverages Tobin Expo Center. Stands preeminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
Tobin Expo Center would like to invite everyone to join in and help keep our halls looking their best for every guest. Please be sure to keep track of all your belongings and deposit any waste in the appropriate receptacles. Thanks!
Helping keep the empire safe for all of us. The latest crafts from Anvil Aerospace are ready to inspire new generations of warriors to take this battle.
All right.
Attention visitors to Intergalactic Aerospace.
The Anvil Hawk. This is a ship I really liked. My alt character has a hawk. And the main thing I liked about it is it would be a great ship to take out and
I can't imagine buying one, but it would
pick up
definitely
people
be
that are
fun to use
stranded
for a
and want to
weekend.
ride back, because this used to be a prison seat here. And so you couldn't get those. If somebody wanted to ride, they needed to get in the prison seat, which is fine. It's not going to hurt them, but they aren't going to hurt you either. So to me, this was the ultimate
not the
ship to
best
pick
I've
up
seen from this
stranded people
manufacturer,
with,
but
because
still a pretty
they couldn't
solid
pull
shop.
anything on you. They're
I really
strapped in the
appreciate
back.
that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
But that's not working right now. They claim they're going to bring it back at some point. I don't know when it is. And this ship is, it's got some problems that they need. It just needs love from CIG. You know, it's been kind of forgotten.
I can tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
It seems like it's going to be a
It
great
always
show
looks like
this
he's
year.
grabbing something. It's got a great view, and I think it's fun to change the load out of this. And
I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more interesting.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
can't turn it on. I usually load it all out with FLs.
I've been waiting so long to see one of these. It's even better than I thought.
But it needs some love because when it comes out, it's when you first get it out of the hangar, the landing gear aren't on the ground. It's like stuck out to the side. You have to kind of get into it, lift it up, and then put the landing gear up and down to straighten it out every time. So it's just kind of a ship that needs some attention. Here's the Hurricane. Yeah, the Hurricane. So that's considered a light fighter, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, light fighter. It's $100 in the store. I didn't mention how much the Carrack was, did I? Let's see here. Carrack's a mere $600. just $600. Nothing to stress about. $600. This is $100. Here we have the Hurricane. This has 2 people. Heavy fighter for 2 folks. $210 in the store. $210.
Find the credits. I'll give these for myself.
I don't know. I don't think this is as good as some other work.
It's a interesting ship. I've spent some time in a Hurricane before. There's no running around inside of it. There's a seat and a seat. It's a fighter, so there's no real interior. I've never loved the Christmas colors. Why is it red and green and white? I don't know. But it's not a bad looking ship.
Tip my hat to them as a manufacturer.
Over here we have the Pisces twins, the medical and the non-medical. Yeah, it's just got enough room for some SU. Probably about 4. And it's a single seater. It's they have Pisces starter
I've been
ships.
pretty blown away by everything on the show floor this year.
Starter packages, I mean. I believe you can get a Pisces starter
They
package.
somehow outthought themselves with their latest lineup.
I'm quickly looking to see. Okay. This ship is $45, so it's the standard price, their standard
If you want to go
starter
ahead, that's
price.
fine. I'll catch up with you later. Even with the crowds, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
And then this one is the same, except I think it has a bed. Yep. And where you have people fighting, you'll often have these scattered around exploded. And let's see, the medical variant is $65. So the non-medical is $45, the medical is $65. Here's the Forgotten Ship. The Gladiator bomber. It's not bad. I took one out last year for rent after the show, during the show, and there's nothing wrong with this ship. It's okay. It's just kind of forgotten because bomber and all. You think of a bomber as a big, huge thing, and this one is not. It's got kind of a strange profile, like a star or something, you know.
They've got some of their
$165 in the store. Let's see.
Another year.
All right, we get down the belly.
I love going. All my favorite vehicles in one place.
Doesn't have a bad view.
Yeah, I can see wanting to buy something like this.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of.
I feel I'm not in the. I don't know if this one takes 2 people or not. I don't think so. It almost looks like there could be room for a person in front of me. But I don't think it's 2 people.
Okay, I think I'm about done here.
I really hope the other halls are better than this one.
Yeah, there's no room up there. That's it. I took it out for a few bounties, and it was fun. You should grab one here at the show for free and take it out for a spin. It's another forgotten ship that needs some attention.
I really appreciate that they've got
You
some
can
of
see
their
it's
classic
based on the
designs.
Hornet when you look at it, but the Hornet's new and updated now, so doesn't that also need to be? Here's the Arrow. What used to be the ship that everyone grabbed for fighting. This was supposedly the one you take if you have real skills. I don't know if this is still the meta or not. It's not expensive. It's $75.
So excited.
Light
I
fighter.
love going to shows like this.
But this one and the Aegis. I can't think of it. Where why can't I think of the name? I own one. Gladius. God. This one and the Gladius were the 2 ships that were supposedly the best fighters in the whole game. So.
Imagine buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use for a weekend.
Great view.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find anything more interesting.
Cheap price if you want to get into fighting. I mean, $75. I don't. They might even have a. I don't know if they have a starter package with the Arrow. They might. It kind of screws you out of doing anything else. You're going to be a fighter, and that's all you're going to be until you can get a better ship that has cargo space, because this has 0. But from what I understand, since the master mode changes, these aren't as dominant as they used to be, which is maybe on
I can see why
purpose.
some people love this style, but it's not for me.
Okay, now we're going to move on to the next room. Yeah, they may have done that on purpose, because a light ship shouldn't be the most dominant thing, you know?
Tobin Expo Center would like to invite everyone to join in and help keep our halls looking their best for every guest. Please be sure to keep track of all your belongings and deposit any waste in the appropriate receptacles. Thanks!
Okay. The Spartan, which is kind of weird that it's here, usually it's downstairs.
Welcome to the store.
The F8 Lightning,
Being a good person is a lot different than
and my brother's favorite ship, the Valkyrie. I'll take a quick look at the Spartan here. I don't have any of these troop transport.
All right. Schedule
Like-
next exhibit.
Anvil is a military-focused manufacturer, so you'll have these kind of ships. Kind of vehicles. Let's see here. This is the Spartan. Yeah.
I tell you, there's nothing like being at the IAE.
They don't have them in order on
Seems
the
like it's
ship,
gonna be a great show this year.
on the website. They're out of order, which is weird. They have them kind of mixed up with the other ships. The Spartan is $80. Again, this is kind of an org ship that I don't know what you do with it as an individual. So, and then the Lightning. I have a Lightning. I got suckered into the golden ticket hype. This was always that ship that you saw at every show and could never get. So when they finally made it available to get, everyone kind of scrambled, and I was one of them that scrambled. So this is a heavy fighter, and for me personally, I mean, I'm not the greatest combat pilot, but this thing sure helps me be a good combat pilot. It has pulled me through some situations where I probably shouldn't have. Didn't have the skills to get through. So they really jacked the price of this. I didn't pay this price, but right now in the store it's $300. So $300 for this ship. I did not pay $300. I can't remember what it was. And I think I traded something for it. I don't think I paid anywhere
Wow, this
close
shows
to that.
I'm glad you came. It's always better exploring a show with someone else.
It's got a great view. It's got huge firepower. I've changed the loadout
Didn't
on
really
it
think
before,
this
but
manufacturer was my style.
I think the way it is right
They
now
weren't
with
shown this
the
year.
mix
yeah,
of
they've done a good job.
laser and
What they're
ballistic,
showing.
it really it's set up for any situation. I like the way it's set up. I kind of was always changing it all over to FLs, and then I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. So I kind of keep it the way it is because it's got a good mix.
To be honest,
But when you open this thing
I'm
up,
not exactly
it's
sure what
just
I'm thinking on this one.
way more firepower than a ship should have. And I love the way it folds when you put the landing gear up and stuff. You can't see that here because they don't let you do anything. But yeah, $300 in the store. And then here we have the Valkyrie. It's kind of considered a drop ship, but it does not have a cargo grid on it. But it really could. Like, why can't it? The Valkyrie is $375. Military industrial. But it's a cool ship.
I've seen pictures of some earlier
It's
versions.
got the guns that you can stand off to the side and shoot out of. I think it's kind of a drop ship, sort of, but you can do vehicles here. But this doesn't have a cargo grid on it, so if you put SCU in here, it's kind of hanging out, you know. But it does have the really cool buttons. There we go. The really cool handguns where you can just kind of
The IAE is worth going to.
shoot by
I'm
hand.
glad you came. It's always better
These
exploring a
move,
show
but
with
they
someone else.
aren't.
Accurate.
Huh. I'm not sure if they have to be turned on or what it is. Yeah, here's the seats for many people and many more people. And then it'd be nice if there's a stairway going up, but there is a ladder.
For now. Time to hit the next hall.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Then we have beds for the crew. bathroom, more beds. You could call this a very open concept. Turret, the top there. More
As a manufacturer,
turrets,
I think this might be one of their strongest showings to date.
and then the pilot seat down
They've
here.
got some of their classic designs on display.
It's just got this really cool flat and wide kind of design stance here.
I've been waiting so long to see one of these.
You can see kind of why people call it the Terrapin, the baby
Around,
Valkyrie.
enjoying themselves.
They kind of look similar. And it's meant to, like,
Go and see if I can find anything more
you know,
interesting.
land down in the crap where the stuff's happening and drop off troops. So these here go VTOL, these engines. But $375.
It's not the best I've seen from this manufacturer, but it looks pretty solid.
They've somehow
Okay, I think that is everything upstairs. We just have the stuff down below. Yeah, I really wish this had a stairway instead of the ladder, but
From what I've seen so far, I really think this is the manufacturer to beat this year.
I have to say, I kind of think they're a bit overrated as a manufacturer, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't think it's as good as some of their other work.
yeah, this server when I logged in was pretty sketchy. People were saying they couldn't get out of the bed and all this stuff. So,
I wonder how this
so far I've had some pretty good luck getting here,
Hard to believe that I've been
and
getting
I
to go
don't
to
see a
these
lot of
for
problems. But when you
decade
see
now.
the NPCs kind of bouncing around like that, that's not a good sign. I kind of want to get through it as fast as we can.
Anvil Aerospace are ready to inspire a new generation of warriors to take to the skies.
I think they've somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
I don't know. What do you guys think? New Hornets. I think they're cooler than the old Hornets, but I don't know.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing
All right, we
day.
have the Centurion. The Centurion is a combat. So they have laser repeaters on here. Let's see if we can find a price. Yeah, I don't know in the list here. So I just grabbed my phone. I've got them all listed here. They kind of mixed them in with everything else. Instead of having the Liberator, Centurion, and
Gathering the
Spartan
latest
all
and
together
greatest
in
from
one
manufacturers across the empire.
thing.
The
This is
Intergalactic
a
Aerospace Expo is where
$110.
spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Here's your gunner seat and your pilot. Then that's kind of it. Again, you need someone to help you, so if you don't have friends, you don't need that. And here's the ballista.
Tobin Expo Center would like to remind everyone that the first step to
Anti-aircraft,
flight is
so it's a
safety.
missile
Don't run while exploring the halls.
launcher. Pretty much the same setup here. The gunner and the pilot. Looking for the price now, 120 bucks.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic
Wait.
Aerospace Expo. Please take care of
No.
viewing the vehicles on display. Remember, they're here for everyone's
It's not
enjoyment.
120 bucks. Hold on. $140. Sorry. All right, now let's go on to the dream room. Of ships that you can give them your money
This is a
before you
friendly
ever
reminder.
see the
Stay
ship.
aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
Okay, here we have the Crucible. Heavy repair. The so-called flying toolbox, huh? Crucible is Anvil Aerospace first dedicated repair ship. Okay. How much is
Helping
the
keep the Empire safe for all of us. The latest
dedicated
crafts from
repair ship?
Anvil Aerospace are ready to inspire a new generation of
$350
warriors
is
to
how
take
much
to the
this would cost you. And I suppose you could see this as the discounted price because they tend to jack the price up when they release. I don't know, guys. I would not. It's got it. This thing has the. Kind of hard to see. Here, I'll jump. I'll do this. There. See, it's got the deck you pull things into or land things on, and then it repairs it. So that's the idea, at least. Legionnaire. So this is $125 or $120. And this is boarding. I don't know what that is. While the operation calls for hostile takeover of enemy vehicles and stations, the Anvil Legionnaire is ready to report for duty. With 8 drop seats, versatile docking options, and advanced security infiltration system, even the most difficult of boarding action is feasible with the Legionnaire in your fleet. So it's to board other ships. Outside of organizing things, there's really no reason for this right now. There's no... I guess there are occasional missions that this might be useful for, but here we have the Liberator. Huh. I really wish they had these in more organized orders. $575 for the... It's a transporter. Anvil continues its tradition of excellence with the Liberator, an open-air vehicle carrier designed with the same quantum drive as long-distance capabilities of military spec characters and pathfinders, but tailored to the civilian market. The Liberator is ideal carrier to put your fleet in front lines of operation. Okay, so this has another kind of trough in the front, you know, to put things in. So let's see when it's... And this is the Paladin gunship. $300. Paladin gunship. Designed by Aerospace, the Paladin gun is the intimidating frontline fight that makes bold impact wherever it goes. Executing a dangerous operation or leading a charge against overwhelming odds. With its powerful array of turret weapons and ordnance, Paladin's ready to ride to the rescue. Okay. Ride to the rescue. Another flat-decked ship. Huh. So there you have it. That is Anvil Aerospace for 2954 show. This is day 9, the last day of the show for new manufacturers. Tomorrow is best of show, which
Visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
just has a few ships out there, and it's not worth doing a video for it. And then, of course, you can come here for, I think it's quite another, I don't know if it's a full week. You can come here and rent ships for free and try things you saw during the show or missed during the show. And then it's all over. Until next year. Until the Invictus event. Then that's kind of the next show. Happens in the summer or spring. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will be returning to my usual schedule, which is a video every Friday now. So, hope you enjoyed my daily coverage of the IAE event, and stick with me for upcoming videos. Star Citizen every Friday. And of course, I have a second channel of me playing other games if you're interested in seeing me play some other stuff. So all the links to those things are in the channel description. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next Friday.
Bye-bye. First step to fun is safety. Walk, don't run while exploring the halls.